Okay, guys, I'll give you guys the short version. Obviously, the boys will get the slightly longer one. First skate of the year, Monday. So I wanted to touch base with each and every one of you so you kind of know what we're doing. I didn't want to drag you all into making practice plans in August when you're still on vacation and enjoying yourself. So I kind of know what I want to start with. I'll kind of walk you through this now. A couple of quick notes. Nate's up at his cottage with his father, so won't be attending. And Rizzy is on vacation this week. They just finished lacrosse provincials. Or they will have finished this weekend, and then they're off for a week. So I've asked Evan Blacker to come up. I plan on APing him anyways. And if we're missing a forward again, not a big deal as we have 10. So we'll go with three lines and six defensemen. I may ask Wilkie or Connor Ray, haven't decided yet, just so we have 70. But I want our guys to get some reps too on what we're doing. So, as per my usual, small area game to start. This is a Griffs one. We've really been talking about getting the defense to go D to D and then jumping into the rush. So this is a simple drill, 2-on-2 in the neutral zone. I'm going to spring the nets back a little bit, and I've emailed or texted you guys this link so you can look at it yourself. And basically what happens is 2v2, and they don't have to, but if they want to, they can regroup. If they go to a regroup and they pass it, what we're looking for is a pass back to the defenseman, and that defenseman has no choice. He must go D to D. As soon as he goes D to D, he jumps in and he activates, and it becomes a 3-on-2. The defenseman who made the pass, and we'll have to stay back. And again, we'll talk about making bank passes here. We'll talk about rolling out a little bit and hitting the guy. And when this guy does come out, just being an option here, so we get used to this in a game. So quick 2v2 game, 5-7 minutes, get them moving. Should be fun. All right. From there, I'm going to go into quad passing drill. I'll explain this to you guys when we're in the room. It's not overly hard, and there's progressions that we can put into it, but basically it's passing through the neutral zone, and it's laying pucks out in front of guys as they come around. And so again, I'll set this up, I'll explain it in detail to the boys, but 5-10 minutes. I know Sean V and I have been talking about passing and what a concern it was last year, and even now when we watch and practice, some of the passes are so inherently soft. And you play in Carnival and you watch some of these trip teams whip pucks around, and we got to get to that. And I think the only way to really do that is to work on it every practice. So I want to dedicate 5 to 7 minutes of practice, and Sean will usually take care of this. Obviously, him and Amy are out east right now. He'll be back for practice, but it's something that I've kind of tasked Sean with, coming up with some drills every practice just to work on passing, and we could do progressions off of them. So again, Sean will look after that. From there, we'll split the ice. I think Rook and I will take the defenseman down in one end, and I'm going to get Sean, Dan, and Maddie. You guys will work on the forwards. Forwards, I got a couple of progression drills that I want to run for reverses and go to the net, and reverse and go to the net, or cycle for lack of a better word. So just some stuff like that. For the defense, Rook and I have got some ideas of what we kind of want to do. Most of it will be D to D work, hanging onto the puck, being patient with it. I thought the last 2, 3, maybe 4 games at Carnival, especially in our regroups, we took a lot of time. Back, over, looked up, wasn't there, pull it back again, reset it. And this is stuff that I want the defense hanging on to it more. I want them making better choices with the puck. So Rook and I will look after that. So we'll go probably about 15 minutes on the split. It doesn't have to be long. From there, we're going to run this breakout to 3-4 checkers drill. I absolutely love this. So basically, it'll be a line at a time, and it'll be another line going against them. And the first time the puck gets dumped in, they're going to break out of the zone with no forechecker. As they come up and they get to the neutral zone, whoever's carrying the puck must make a decision to pass to, and you'll see my arrow here, one of the 3 forecheckers. Once they pass that forechecker, it's that forechecker's job to hammer the puck back in, and then he's going to forecheck. And they're going to break out again with 1 pressure. And they come up again, they're going to pass to the second forechecker. It can be any one of these guys. That forechecker is now going to dump it in, and then you're going to come out with 2 forecheckers pressuring you. And the third time, you'll hit the last guy that's standing in line, and he'll dump it in, and then you'll be breaking out against, and we'll basically make this a 5-on-3 rush if they can get it out. So every line will get a rep at that, and every defense should get a rep at that too. Just, again, talking about some of the concepts that we've done on breakouts. And when I'm talking to the boys, I'll go over them in detail, whether it's a quick up, whether we're running a reverse, whether we're running a D to D, or whether we're doing that, really hard right up across the net on the far side and cut up the middle and start skating with it, which we've used at Carnival quite a bit. So break out the 3-4 checkers. It's a great drill, probably about 10 minutes. And then we're going to run the Sabres regroup. I'll explain it to you guys again. This is it's a great drill. I think Bausma had it when he was in Buffalo. It's one of my favorite drills. It's a 3 progression drill, but it not only does regroups, it works D to Ds, it works quick ups, and it works middle lane drives, which I love. And so basically it's, they come up, D's going to pick it up. And the first one is he's just going to turn. He's going to go quick up to the left winger. Centerman's going to curl. Left winger's going to hit the center. Right winger's going to go. And the right winger is going to drive wide. The centerman's going to go here. And then the guy who originally started the play, he's going to come in late. And we're going to look for the trailer, look for a guy driving the net. We blow the whistle. I'll spot a puck back here. The next time they do it, they're going to go D to D. And again, we're going to leave this winger on this far side all the way down here. This defenseman's going to start to roll up. He's going to go back across the ice with it. Centerman's going to fill for, or winger's going to fill for the centerman. Centerman's going to fill for the winger. It's going to be touch pass then to the winger, winger to the centerman. And same thing, middle lane drive, this guy wide, and the left winger again, in this particular instance, will come in late and he'll be the high guy. And then the third one is the same progression again. It'll be D to D. This D will start to roll out. Doesn't like what he sees because there's pressure here. Back to his partner, and then quick up here to the left winger. Left winger will then hit the right winger who's come across. Center's going to fill here, and we repeat the drill. So it's 3 different types of regroups for the same line, all in the same rush with the same D pairing. So everybody will go through that once. I want to run a battle drill, AHL, NHL. Basically, we run it from the top of the circles. I'll dip a puck in the corner. On my side will be the NHL side, or whoever's side, and the other side will have a coach here. He'll be having the AHL side. If you lose on the NHL side, you go back to the minors. If you win on the minor side, you get to go to the pros. So it's kind of a two-faced thing. It's going to breed competition, and and if you win, you're going to stay. If you lose, you get demoted. Subtle things, but it matters to players. So that'll be a battle drill, pretty hard one, 5 to 10 minutes. It is exhausting. It is physical, and we want practices to be physical. And then we're going to go to this 2v2 net front corner drill. It's a really cool drill. Basically, it's basically a 4-on-4, but a 2v2. And what happens is we put the nets here on one of the hash marks, one on the goal line, and we have blue shooting this way and red shooting this way. And basically, it's a 2v2 down low. You're trying to score, but you can use these guys, and these guys will help keep the pucks in the area. So when you get offense, you now have 4 players you can use, and when you're on defense, you only have 2. Once you get possession of the puck again, you can, reinitiate these guys here if you're blue. So it's a really fun way to end practice. It forces them to move the puck. The other thing it does, too, is if we're going to count these reds and blues out here as defensemen, as soon as the puck goes back to the point, crash the net. As soon as the puck goes back, crash the net, crash the net, crash the net. So I think for me, from a coaching standpoint, this practice, we're going to get an opportunity to work on some passing, which I think is important. We're going to get to work breakouts, which are always important, and we got to get ahead of early. We're going to work on neutral zone regroups, different variations of them, getting them to move pucks, have a look at it. We're going to get some battle drills in. I said, Dan and I talk about this all the time and how important it is. We'll get a little individual work going with some cycle plays, and for the defense, just kind of doing their own things. Battle drills, again, like I said, for compete, and then a fun drill at the end. Again, it's going to be a physical practice, but it should be fun too. 2 really fun games. Bunch of stuff mixed in between. So you guys have the links on this. Any questions, call me. I think I'll be at the rink probably an hour before. I just setting up. I got the pucks and everything. I'll send the video out to the boys in more depth with the demonstrations of the drills so they can see them, so we know what we're doing with. And the same thing I tell them. If you have any questions, just reach out. Thanks again to all of you, especially in the middle of August. I know it's not easy, so it's appreciated. But getting the leg up early and starting to install some systems and starting to install some, I guess it's the word structure. I think it's important to get a jump on it, especially with the type of team we have and what we want to do. So thanks to all of you. Like I said, any questions, call me. Otherwise, I'll see all you beauties on Monday night. All right, boys. Talk to you.